All right, so what do we have? All right, so Friday we had a gap down. We held below this low volume area and got to that 74.20, which is the 20-day point of control, and closed around that area. Then on Sunday night we had a break of Friday's low. Spent some considerable amount of time at the monthly VWAP, and that there were buyers there, as you can see. Then we broke above the monthly VWAP, retested it almost to the tick, and then came back to the 20-day point of control. And then over just like an hour ago, there was some news from Iran saying that they want a longer term truce and some deals regarding the nuclear stuff. So ES broke above the overnight high and then did the value area sweep from Friday. Didn't quite get to value area high. I missed it by a point and a half, maybe 2 points. And so far it's holding this. You can see that the single prints there, that with low volume. So that's a strong breakout, an impulse higher, and now it's holding there. So we're seeing a little bit of absorption at the moment, but so we have to see if this area holds or if we complete that value area sweep. If we break out above value area from Friday, there's a little bit of resistance here at this low volume area, which is at 64 to 66. And if we can get above it, then we're probably going to come back into this area, into the 74.20 area. If we can hold above it, then we're probably going to fill the gap and test Thursday's range. If we get inside Thursday's range, we could see a move towards value and test value, see how the reaction is there. If we reject value right away and come down, or if we hold inside value. If we do, then the first obvious target is here at this point of control, and then see if we can break above it and make new all-time highs. Remember that this high volume node coincides with the SPX 7500 strike, so it's gonna be this area is gonna be it's gonna take some time and energy to get through. Now the bearish scenario is that we just don't hold here, and then we break back below value area low from Friday, get below the 20-day point of control, and if that's the case, if we hold below the 20-day point of control, we're probably gonna see an attempt to break the overnight low. And then look at all these lows. All these are like double bottoms, 1, 2, 3, right? So I think these three lows are pretty vulnerable. In the event that we come back below, we could see a move through these areas pretty fast, I think. Especially if this move doesn't materialize, this strong push this morning, I think it's a strong possibility. Remember, this area right now is support, but we still have poor structure. We have an unfilled gap. We have single prints below. We have a bunch of point of controls that haven't been retested. And we had like non-stop one-time framing up for a long time. So Friday we finished one-time framing up and we started to balance. It's not the first time, because this happened here too, but it was a pretty big drop, and we also broke the low from Friday during the overnight session. So it wouldn't surprise me if this move doesn't hold, and then we see another attempt to push below the overnight low. Alright, so those are the things watching for today. Wednesday we have FOMC minutes and we have Nvidia, so that's something that this market is waiting for. Today is Monday. We could see a day that would just balance around here. That's a possibility too. NQ has a similar structure but doesn't have a gap on the upside. On that news from this morning, oil was ripping higher and then came down pretty fast, tested this support area, and now it's bouncing again. So if this area holds, 150 is the area to watch as a target, and if it gets below 97.5, it's where the 20-day point of control is. Also on that news, gold started moving higher after testing below the 4500 area, and it has all this poor structure here. We have a couple sets of single prints. This day was a trend day down, you see. And usually when you have a day like this, you at least see a little bit of a test to see if to see where value is in this area. So it wouldn't surprise me to see a move to at least half of this range, which should be around here with this, close to this single print, around 46.40. And if it gets above it, then gets above this previous distribution, 47.10 is where the 20-day point of control is. So that will be the target to the upside. What else? So we have some auctions at 11:30. Nvidia's CEO is speaking at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Trump speaking after the market. Then we have Home Depot earnings tomorrow morning. We have, but then the big numbers are, the big news are gonna be Wednesday after the close, Nvidia, and then Thursday morning, U.S. jobless claims. All right, that's about it. Good luck.